Everyone, and welcome to this reaction video. I have picked a random store so I wouldn't reveal where I lived. I've actually had to film this twice because it was revealing my local store, which I think is a little bit dangerous, so I had to refilm again. But this is walmart.com. You can see the Walmart logo and the URL here. I put a random store because I don't want to reveal my location, so that's something if you do react to this that you better make sure that you do. Because I realize I can't upload it like that with my local store on there because it might reveal too much information. So I just picked a random store that was not in my state, which is good. So we have a bunch of these fake Wednesday dolls you can see here. These listings are very strange. I'm going to show this one here. You guys can see. Now, the only way that these would be legitimate is if somebody had gone into American Girl warehouse and done some theft and like actually went in and took a bunch of dolls from their warehouse, which I don't think is really what's going on here. I don't think it's factory seconds either. I don't think that there'd be very many factory seconds, if any, for a numbered doll. But you never know. Maybe it is a factory second. I can't say for sure, but it's not likely. Yeah, these listings are very strange because they're using photos that are not what you'd expect. Like some of these look like the actual product photos. Other ones look like they're photoshopped to look like it is belonging to this company. And these are definitely photoshopped. They definitely do not have the actual doll. And it's very strange that they're doing it that way. If they had the actual doll, like they'd probably be using it for photos, but they don't have any photos of the actual doll in hand. And that's very strange to me. Like they're trying to trick people into thinking that they have these in hand and they don't. So I highly doubt that this is a factory second situation or a taken from the warehouse situation. This is the doll I believe that you will receive if you order from any of these listings. You'll probably receive one of these. It's like this musical Wednesday doll, but it's a fake. It's not real. You can see like the box doesn't even say Wednesday on it. It says, what does it say? What does it say on this box? Fashion doll, companion, you around, let you enjoy a happy life. Yeah, this is not anything legitimate because it's got the strange English on there. So yeah, that's a little hard to read. So this is not a legitimate product. This is not even a licensed toy, so this is odd. But this is what you'll likely receive. Like probably 9 out of 10 sellers are going to send you this. And I think it's also likely that some sellers might just steal your money and not give you anything and just put a fake tracking number into the Walmart site and say it was delivered and you got nothing. So that's going to be hard to dispute. So I would not buy any of these listings. I would not, because you don't know what you're really getting. And I don't think it's worth the risk of seeing what you get. I know some people like to gamble, but no, this would not be a good gamble. And you can see how many listings there are. There's like pages of these listings. There's like 3 pages long of these listings, and they're all these fake dolls. It's crazy. Yeah, I just thought it would be fun to react to this and kind of show what's going on here. I think it's highly unlikely anybody's going to get the real doll. And if they do, it probably won't have a certificate because it'll like be like a factory second, which might be okay or might not be. They might have some serious flaws with it. But the chances of it being a factory second is probably like maybe at most 5% that you'd get a factory second, because there's probably not many factory seconds, if any, for this doll. And then there's the chances that it will have the certificate, and that will mean that it has been taken from the American Girl warehouse, and you'd have to call the police and say that you received stolen property from Walmart.com. You cannot keep it. If it has a certificate and you receive it from one of these listings, you cannot legally keep it because it is stolen. Somebody actually went into the warehouse and took it, which I think that chance is probably like a 1% chance that somebody actually got into the warehouse, took a bunch of these, and is trying to resell them. I think that American Girl would have filed a police report by now if that's what was going on. So it's either factory second, or you get a fake doll, or you'll just get nothing. That's likely what's going to happen here. So yeah, if you see any of these listings on Walmart online, if they're not over the $300 price tag, I would say the chances of you getting the real thing are like slim to none. I'm surprised that they're selling them this cheap because it's just very suspicious. If they were like $300 plus, then maybe people are more likely to believe it because it's a markup. But these are low. These are like very low prices, which is why it's like super suspicious and weird. Unless somebody is unfamiliar with American Girl and does not know what this doll retailed for, I think that it's very suspicious to us collectors that they would list them this low. There's got to be something going on. I think it's more likely that you'll receive the fake doll that I showed you. I'm just going to show you guys the fake doll one more time, if I can. Great. My computer just went funny. Give me a moment here. My computer went funny. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. So let me show you the fake doll one more time. This is the fake doll here. So this is the fake doll one more time. So you can see it plays music. It comes in the box with the funny description at the bottom there. She's cute. I mean, she's not horrible, but I don't think her quality is going to be anywhere near the legitimate American Girl doll, but she's all right, I guess, for the price of $30, but I mean, it might be okay for a younger child, but personally, I don't know if I'd even buy this for a kid because it could have harmful chemicals or something going on with it that could make it harmful, like lead paint or harmful chemicals that can cause infertility. You know, I would not really trust this personally with a child, but yeah, this is likely what you get from any of the listings, but either that or they're just gonna steal your money. That's like, I would say like over 80% of what you're gonna get is either the fake doll or have your money stolen. And it's probably like half and half there. So maybe 40% of them you get the doll, like 40% of them they just steal your money. So it's not gonna be good. And I'll see you guys real soon.